Me under a covering, so me never afraid of the evil way what nowadays. So it honestly look like money map on my forehead. Cause I don't understand why is it that every time I have to go downtown, like them look at me and say, oh, a money boy that. Backside. I say no, I eat this now. So, alright, the amount of time we get all up downtown.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night.
First of all, when you're going downtown, you have to know how to dress. Don't dress like somebody. And that's a good tip. I can remember one time, after my second experience, I was like, oh, okay, I eat this. So why them birdie are behave like that? And I can't remember the first time, but I know that the second time I was going to visit my mom. She was at her business place, and I was like, oh, I'm going around to my mom. I was gonna buy Burger King, but then when I went to the Burger King, it was too full, and everybody know downtown Burger King. So I was like, no, this too full. So I'm gonna just go around to my mommy, give her the money, and she will tell me what she wants to buy that is closest to her. So when I left the Burger King, of course I'm not gonna look for nobody to follow me or look for me. But then while going around to my mom's business place, walking nice enough. I think that day I felt so good. I was like, oh, let me just dress my best today because I feel good enough, you know.
Wasn't a good idea.
And I don't think there's even a worse day to a good or bad day to like go downtown. Like you just always have to be cautious. While going to my mom's business place, I was walking and like I almost reached like 5 minutes before me reach, and me just hear, yo boy. Some say I can't meet that person here I talk to, so me keep on a walk. And because my heart's a jumpy already, I say, alright then, time to speed up your walking. Me start speed up my walking. Yo boy, you me a talk to, you know. Say, alright God, I eat this now. Slow down and you me a talk to. Say, Father God, if you're not busy, stop here. And I was pretty young. I think I was like 15 or 16. So you know me is to catch my afraid, right? So I stopped and he came up to me and he was like, so me and my boy them there, you know. When they cross the road I watch you and me there right here, so I say, oh, and me know like some idiot, hear me. What is it that you want? Decency and downtown don't mix. Decency and downtown don't mix. Why me did fool looking back, you know, like I eat at this, I really clown.
No.
So I was there and you know he asked, you know, what it is that I have on me. He bounced my pocket with him and I'ma say, him say what that's in your pocket, I say my wallet. So me know like eat that. Of course. Then there was this lady, and she kind of, you know, pick up a little bit what was happening, and she was like, "You good?" Me gonna tell the woman yes. But then again, it was really big out of fear, and I was like, you know, at this point, I was like, "Yes, yeah, man, I'm good." And she said, "Okay," and she went back to selling her stuff. I was just there, and I was like, "Lord, please, I don't want him to take my phone. I don't want him to get anything." I told him that I have like $1,000 and he told me to, what did he say? Something like give him $500 because I told him that I was going to buy something for my mommy. So I gave it to him. Me stand up there with pan change, my $500 change.
Don't be looking at me like that, cause I don't know what you look like right now. Hell.
Like him look for me? like him I will get the change. And he went to one of the vendors and then he just walked off. Next situation, I can remember when I was in high school and I was leaving somewhere around Edam anyway, and we'd walk around that side because it's easier to get around crossroads. Them always say shortcut, draw blood. So don't take no shortcut, no shortcut. And I was there at the bus stop by myself because I think I was coming from a club and school club. And you know, I was at the bus stop, I was waiting a bus, and normally the 61, they like take so long to come. No, this me can't bother. Anyways, I was there, I was on my phone, and I think I was going to church or I was heading home, one of them. So I was there and I thought that it was one of my friends that was playing with me. So while I was on my phone, I was like, I felt like someone grabbed it. I was in shock. So I was like, okay, definitely one of my friends might play with me. And then I looked up and I realized that it was somebody on a bicycle, and I was trying to like recognize who it was. And I didn't know. I realized that it was actually a thief. And him take my phone. And me know, with my enough self, can't go run down bicycle man with my phone. So me end up and run him down. Okay, since we're in traffic, me can't go run him down. Because I said, me not let go my phone like that. So I ran him down and I pushed him off the bicycle. And I got my phone, him right away. Immediately, there was a business place nearby and I ran inside. There was this man, I think he was coming into the business place as well. And he saw me and he was like, "I love how you put up a fight for your phone, my youth." And I said, "Yeah." And I was in the business place shaking.
Let me calm down.
I was like looking at the magazines as if I am so interested. I was like, is Mrs. Roberts here? And I don't even know who is Mrs. Roberts. I was there for a while. No one said anything to me because I was sitting down as if I was waiting on something. And then I was like, okay, no, it's time for me to leave. And when I left, I got a bus a couple minutes after, and then I went home. Me know things say, when I told my family this, my sister and my mommy, when they heard, so me push down man off a bicycle to get my phone. After I think them they go congratulate me. No.
Ryan, what you gonna do? Suppose you have a knife or something on him. You would have killed yourself over one phone.
And I was like, but I push him down and get back my phone. They never care about that. And I was like, at this point, you know what? Let me just forget about it. I was like, never again I will put up a fight like that over my phone. And I mean, things like that happen. And it's just to show us that we need to be careful. Like, first of all, let me drop a couple tips in between. When you're going downtown or going anywhere at all, one, you don't use your phone in taxis because you don't know who is who. Like a lot of thieves, they can be in the taxi with you and you're on your phone. A taxi driver, this is what he said once. There was this girl, she was in the taxi, she was going somewhere, I think somewhere in Crossroads. So especially he can know, but the thing is they're not going to just directly tell you that, hey, a thief is in the car, so put up your phone and don't use it or whatever. He was hinting to the girl, put up your phone because a thief is in the car. So what he did was turn up the music in the car, and the girl, she was on, like, she was going on with her frenzy and she was shouting and saying, that time he was hinting for her to come off the phone. But you see, when we head tough and we can't learn to pick up on hints, yeah, things like that will be true. But the thing is, you can't, when you're in public spaces, you have to be very careful. And we know how downtown Kingston is. And we have to be very careful because a lot of people, we don't know who is watching us, we don't know. So, second tip, if you can avoid, like, if you can, like, not bring your phone on you, because I don't anymore. Because my friends know, they know if I'm not getting a straight drive or it's going to be too late for me to go home by myself.
That not go happen. That will never happen. You will never live to see that happen.
Yeah. or if I'm not going somewhere in groups or with someone else, you will not catch me with my phone. Because the thing is, they're gonna watch if your pocket is buff, they're gonna watch how you dress. And like once you look rich, look at money map on my forehead, because I don't see why is it that every time that I would go downtown back then, they would feel like, oh, that one you look like him have money, so I just pull him up real quick. The backside.
Watch him saying ugly. That's stress. Go to pizza blowing them too. They gotta eat that.
Those are just 2 tips. I can remember when I was going on church missions, we were in the car, and I'm not gonna tell no lie.
Them teeth here, I don't know them train, them like them really train.
And like the window was basically closed, like it was up to here. And so I'm saying, of course somebody can't even phone like that. Plus I was it was a 7-seater. I was in the middle, and I had 2 persons, you know, one here and one here. I was like, alright, so even if, you know, somebody would have tried to stretch them on, plus there was no space. I don't think any space was there at all for someone to push their hands through the car window to grab anything. I was like, alright then. I just feel somebody grab my phone. I was like, okay, we're in the car, so I must, you know, my sister would have decided I may grab the phone and she play. Someone never paid the mind. I realized I'm looking at her, I'm not see no phone light. I look through the window. I said, Father God, them got on my phone now. Me run out. And say me I go run down the boy for my phone. Him run gone up in one dark place. Gone up in one dark place with my phone. Me come out of car, say me I go run him down. You can imagine if me did run him down, gone up a which part ever him did go? You know what would have happened? Yeah. That exactly what happened. We have to be careful of the things that we do on the road, especially in public spaces, because as I said, we don't know who is watching us. If you are a lady and you normally like walk with your handbags, don't keep it behind you, don't hold it in front of you, because that draws attention. All you have to do is be aware of your surroundings. That's all you have to do, because if you put the bag in front of you, then they're going to say, oh, that one you have something, and then they're going to wait until you reach at a specific point where them feel like, say, oh yes, this is the best time and this is the best space, but just grab where them have, pick them pocket or something. So holding your bag in front of you, that draws attention, and if you're going to hold it behind you, make sure that you don't have anything, especially if you're going into a taxi, you're going into a bus, ensure that you have all your valuables in your hand until you get into the taxi or whatever. I can remember walking, was in the night, I was leaving Portmore to go back home, and to my surprise, not 3 of them. And trust me, you always have a good, I don't know if I should say the word good, but you always have someone in the gang or way them no want have nothing to do with it. But them just there because I don't know why them want there, but them just there. And you know, one of the guy was like, "Where you have pan you?" Like them, I feel like that to them signature line. Where you have pan you? Like why would I want to tell you when I have pan me? That don't make no sense. I was there and one of the guy was like, "No man, leave him alone. Him good." And I'm like,
I am living for the Lord. I am living for the Lord. I am living for the Lord. Hallelujah. I feel him down in my spirit. You know, as I think about the goodness of Jesus and all that he has done for me, my soul cries out, hallelujah. Thank God for saving me.
stop walk me down, walk.
A few moments later.
Walk. And me now, the bus I was supposed to take, I took the wrong bus. There was this lady going into the bus, and what I did was I walked up to the lady and was like, Auntie Karen. She looked, the lady looked around for me like very confused. I don't remember what I call her, but so she named Auntie Karen. And now, Joel? Oh. She actually started play along while going into the bus, and she was like, what's up? And I'm saying nothing, me I go home now. And we went into the bus, and I came up back when I saw my bus. Honestly, you have to be very, very careful when you're going downtown or anywhere at that. You can't, like, don't dress expensive when you're going downtown. The chain thing not go work. The rich watch won't always wear not go work. Cut it out, because that's making you a target for these thieves. listen, be careful.